Nice way to cut to it.
Oh, good look.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Get out of there. Nice, nice. Good job, Mackenzie. Nice one. Go, two. Come on, White. Come on, White. Hustle. Run, Mackenzie, run. There you go, Mackenzie.
Good hustle.
Get back up. Nice, nice. Get up there, White. Get up there.
You gotta help. You gotta help up front. Go. Come on, let's see.
Get up there, White.
Oh, good ball.
Back in.
Shoot it.
Get it right there. Get it in.
Need a trailer.
Nice.
That's it.
Go. Come on. Go after it, White. Come on. Nice. Come on. Let's go.
That's it.
Nice. Come on.
Move around.
Nice. Come on.
1 minute.
1 minute left. 1 minute.
Some other players that Houghton are going to have to look out for is number 6 there, playing defense right now in the midfield. Just stole that ball. That's sophomore Mackenzie Mix. She's currently the point leader for the team as she's got some good speed into the circle. And there's Mix with it again. They're going to get their first corner. Mix, as I said, the point leader, she got 5 points, 2 goals and an assist. She had 3 goals and 10 assists in 21. I believe that's Mix who's going to do the insert. Just about 90 seconds to go. We got Utica on a run here. Houghton getting back. I think that's Mix taking it all the way down and in. And awarded a corner. She's a senior. Move it quite well. Ooh, that went wide of the net. Good defense. Nice over there. Getting a little bit crossed up, though. Looks like a little miscommunication there. And she brings it back and finds Smith. It looked like a little bit of obstruction from here, but did not get the call. Foul on Houghton, so quickly, I think that's Mackenzie Mix there bringing that up. Oh, and here comes Mix. A lot of speed here. Slicing and dicing, gets the corner. I thought it was only yellows. I thought greens were more of a warning, but well, we'll see. We'll watch the clock here. It's 1:54. Pick up there. Again, a nice little back and forth volley here, but now Mix is going to zoom in. Zooms through, slices through the D, is at the end line. We're underway for the final 30 minutes of Houghton College field hockey here at Burke Field versus Elmira. And added an assist in a 3-2 loss to Kenyon on Thursday. And here's Utica on a big run. Houghton getting some numbers back. Westenberger staying with Mix there, who pops that up. No danger call, but oh, and Utica gets a corner. Tried to get it to Smith, but Utica pounced on that. And Mix is zooming in, heading straight for the goal. Gets it in front. There's a shot. Tatis with a great save. Played by 12. Back right in front. Looks like a kick save there by Tatis. Defense gets pushed down, but the call goes Utica's way. We're back for the final 15 here, fourth quarter. Houghton hanging on to they're playing it tight. Utica's pushing it right back in. Oh, off of Manley's foot there. A lot of traffic over there in the middle. There's looked like third party there to me. Looked like that would have been Houghton ball also, but here we go again. Mix all the way in front to number 7. Tatis pops that away. Second shot. It's up in the air. Tatis diving. Sweeped away. And it goes to 14. Back to Mix. Mix with a quick shot. Maddie's down. She's back up. They're checking Davey coming up with it. Mix quickly to the ball. Mix with a good strike. Retz pops that back out. Oh, here comes Utica. Whew, Houghton ball coming out. Seconds to go, but Mix is quick, and here she comes. Cross midfield. Loses the ball. Manley comes up with it.
And this is the first of those 4. Jake Guzdo alongside me as James Boss on color commentary. 5 goals now. Mackenzie Mix is pushing it upfield. Swerving through defenders left and right. Takes a shot, and it trickles out of bounds.
Yeah, and we've seen Mackenzie Mix in the past so far. She's really good at using her speed to her advantage in the game. And, I mean, right there, she was burning through that entire Elmira defense. Nearly got that all the way scored unassisted.
Just right. And now a pass to Mix to Casamino. Now to Mix. Mix, using her speed, gets right to the front of the goal. Fight for it in front. And it's going to be another whistle's blown, and here we go. Pass up to Bailey. She's going to pass it over to the far side, and another penalty there on the Pioneers. And another corner opportunity. Here come the Golden Eagles. And Mix with the takeaway. Has it. And now it's picked off by Mix. She's carving through the defense, but she just shoots it wide and will end up with the Pioneers. And Mackenzie Mix carving through the defense once again. Moves to her left, trying to find somebody open in the middle. And she's going to take it herself for the shot. But it goes out of bounds. And you could definitely tell she was very excited to get that first of the year. And she gets another shot there. Pass goes in, and Casamino has it again. She's going to get another chance here with a shot.
Not like they're really losing. Granted, Jed Rachis is fantastic, but it's not like it's a huge downgrade.
Goal that time. Mackenzie Mix got the turnover, swerved into the front of the net, and put it away far side to a place where Burke just could not get to it. And now we have a 3-0 lead for the Pioneers.
And you've been seeing Mackenzie Mix put the pressure on this Elmira defense. And right there, she just flew in there. It seemed like she just kind of came in out of nowhere.
Speed. Lightning speed, definitely. And here comes Mackenzie Mix with it. Nice little move there. Swerves to her left and passes it up, this time to Paisano. And a collision there. But Mix is going to pass it in. And a shot. No, a pass back to Mix. And Paisano fighting for it with Burke in front. Mackenzie Mix gets it off of the turnover. She's going to run in and shoot just wide. Who saves it inside and now passes it to the middle to Mix, who has a shot and a goal immediately. Just a minute into the third quarter, Mackenzie Mix already has her second of the day off of the pass from Melissa Paisano. What a play that time for the Pioneers, and they're already up 4-0 here. Just 46 seconds into the third quarter. Wow.
And that was an absolutely beautiful finish by Mackenzie Mix there. Crossing over the entire defense. Had Burke really just kind of shaking in her shoes in the goal there. And It's an incredible finish all around from Mackenzie Mix. Just something you can see. We've seen her athleticism and her stick skills in practice, and right there you saw them all on display.
Yeah, and not necessarily a backhand shot, but a flipped stick shot and put it all the way far side. That's the second goal she's had where she's just perfectly placed the ball on each of her goals.
It went down hard once more.
Mix shoots, and she scores. Give her the hat trick. Mackenzie Mix off of the penalty shot puts it away. 6-0 Pioneers.
Bit of a
take that honor home. So pretty exclusive company there. Mackenzie Mix off the restart. Always kind of a home run threat here for Utica. Out of Camden High School, about 45 minutes away, was a Section 3 champion with the Blue Devils. And also a fantastic sprinter as well. Recently qualified for the NCAAs. Stripped by Gload. She'll find her old high school teammate, Mix. Mix trying to make the move around Dewey. Dewey with a stand-up block. Will have to hand possession back as that one went right off of her foot. Up the right side to Young. The trailer Glode. Glode centers it in, deflected by Mix. Plays it through some legs and draws the penalty corner. So we've known each other a long time. Play back to Mix. The shot, the rebound is there. Pisano not able to secure it and steer the shot in on goal. Batted back across into the middle. Mix through traffic. That's knocked away. Pioneers stay with it. Up towards the right post. Hammering away here is Cosimeno. 9:25 to play. First quarter of this Empire 8 tilt. Under the lights here at Gaetano Stadium. It was a rather lousy weather day for most of today, but it seems in the conference going forward here in the month of October. Mix dancing her way in, up in front of Nichols, and the penalty corner has been awarded. The sophomore Dynamo able to manufacture Utica's third penalty corner of this competition so far. Mills racing forward with it here, being marked up along the wing, and there's a timely takeaway here by Mix. Mix funnels it forward, gave it right away inside the penalty area, and it will be chased away by Mix. Mix with a little sachet move at about the 25-yard mark or so. Has to give the ball back. Almost slipped into the open field there, and once she can use her straight line speed, she's a pure home run hitter. Opportunity to recruit this area. Because at the end of the day, that rising tide will lift all boats. Williams cutting back to the right. Has help from Mix. Mix waltzes her way by a few defenders. Has it here on the far wing. Now sets up shop, looking to open up to the back post. And that was very well defended here by the Wolves. Mix weaves into the middle. Plays it forward to a wide open Pisano on the left. She shoots. The save is made. Start from outside. Long attempt was blocked. Now here's Mix. Mix circling her way forward down the left side. Centers it out in front. Nichols a great save. Rebound score. It's Jedrzejczyk putting the Pioneers up 1-0. 57 seconds into the second quarter. Mix off the restart. Slides right by the defender and across midfield. About 20 yards away. Traffics it across. It was deflected. Now Mix gets involved again. Weaving her way through the middle. Trying to spin away from Nelson. Mix looping down the left side. Shoots from the hash mark, looking for the tip in front from Fragapane, and it just went wide. Mix hammered it forward. That did hit a Utica foot for the end line. Matters, as that is the defining factor generally in the judgment of the official as to whether or not to award the penalty corner. Mix on her way forward. Jetting into space, plays it to the backside post. Pisano couldn't quite corral it at first as Mackenzie Mix came flying out of the starting blocks at midfield. And I'll tell you what, track and field coach Jim Lemieux has to be very excited for what he might see out of Mackenzie this winter and spring. Mix with the stop up at the point. Cuts to her right. Mix shoots. Deflected down in front. An opportunity. The save made by Nichols. Still loose on the right side and funneled out of bounds. And the headgear gets yeeted by the Wolves. Penalty corner is over. That was redirected out of bounds. And the Pioneers will take over from just beyond the scoring area, about 25 yards away. Entered in to Mix. Mix hammers at it, shoots and scores. Mackenzie Mix is on the board with her 8th goal of the season, and the Pioneers lead 3-0 with 6:39 to go in the third quarter. That's her 6th goal in the last 4 for Mackenzie. Just reached down off to her left, put the stick down relatively low, and was able to get that low flick and banked it inside the right post. Good shot there. With the space that she had available, just kind of dragged it out into an area where she knew only she could get it. Mix barreling through the coverage and does just enough to get the penalty corner. Already has a goal in this one, scored Utica's third. And Mix now sets up a penalty corner opportunity. And that's what speed will get you. You get to those advanced areas, it becomes tougher for the defender to play under control because they're doing what they can to keep the ball out at the end of the day. And a player that has cheat code level speed like that, just unbelievable jets. That's how you create a lot of penalty corner chances if you're going to be transitioning the ball. Left side, Jedracic split the pads of Nichols, who was able to reach back and kick. Deflections play such a big part. You get some players that can really zip the ball around, and that creates a lot more opportunities for good deflections. Mixes opportunity from distance, kicked away, and she draws another penalty corner on the right side. The Wolves getting up on the front foot to start the fourth quarter. Entry pass attempt by Dodge was sniffed out, and here comes Mix trying to start the transition to Fragapan up the left side. Pisano centers it to Mix. Mix looking to extend the play, hits it from distance, looking for a tip, and that ricocheted wide. For Pisano up to about 45 away, diagonally to Mix, who was playing through contact, and now will be asked to concede the ball. And Mix comes through with a shoulder tackle here, trying to come across her body and get behind Nelson, who was defending. There are very few sports out there, especially in the collegiate landscape, where a regulation game can be routinely played in under an hour and a half. That's pretty awesome. They keep the game moving. They don't allow unnecessary delay. And someone else who moves upfield without delay, Mackenzie Mix, getting another penalty corner opportunity for Utica with 4:17 to go in the fourth. Wet this morning. Mix crosses over, pulls up and shoots. Pisano is there on the doorstep. The save made by Nichols. Large part because not only do you have to be a good defender, you have to be in the right place at the right time pretty much all the time. Mix circles through from distance, looking for the redirect from Fragapan on the doorstep. She has been across the pond and just can't quite bat at it the right way. Mix gets free, comes through the left side, shoots. It was blocked away by her own teammate in front of Nichols. Between the legs of Nichols for a moment there, Wojciechowski had a great look at it. Mix enters it in, redirect, score! Tapped into the back of the cage for a 5-0 lead.
You lose a lot of their offensive scorers from last season's team, and that's been one of their challenges. Will take it, tries to go center of the field, nearly stolen by Naz, but Mackenzie Mix for the Pioneers. Through traffic, still with it on that left side. Little pass right in front, save, and the rebound. Oh! What a save there. That was Satter. Made the first save, and Utica plays it up on that right side. A steal by number 5, Heather Bliss from Cumberland, Rhode Island. Good stick handling here by Mackenzie Mix, the sophomore from Camden, New York. Still with it, going all through traffic. Pass on the right side. Oh, Lydia Combs with a nice defensive play there for Naz. Takeaway by Mackenzie Mix, cuts it inside. Recollects, still with it. She's a real good stick handler. Chop down low, and Wasilewski couldn't get all of it, and Mix back the other way for Utica. Drive into the circle. It over. Meanwhile, Maddie Young checking in for Naz. Here is Mix. Still with it. Got through Janes on the right side. Wind up shot. Didn't get all of it. Loose backhander. And that one off the foot of Wojciechowski. And here's, speaking of stick handling, here's Mackenzie Mix. Nice entry pass. Jay Richich back to Mix. Centering one. And Combs tried to clear, but the whistle had blown ahead of time. And back here just to get it out of the zone and give the defense a breather as Mackenzie Mix right back with the Pioneers. So tough to defend. Little backhand shovel pass. Broken up by number 11, Maddie Young, but it was off her shin. So the Golden Flyers, number 5, Heather Bliss on the takeaway there. Mackenzie Mix drives it upfield. Go, here's Desitels, back out. Number 2, Wasilewski, she's the top point producer for Naz, and a big swing and a miss, and that'll be a dangerous shot. That was Chitkowski trying to get one in, and twice denied by Mackenzie Mix. Free. Here's Mix, still with it. Satter. Save. Schools. Whistle just outside the arc. Here's Glode. Up ahead to Mix. Mix still with it. There's a low one, and whistle had blown, but Satter Mix with it. Cuts inside, now to the right. Nice centering ball in front, loose. There's a shot, and that one off of Heather Flyers. Time really becoming a factor now. 8 minutes to go here in regulation as trailing 1-0. Here's number 6, Mackenzie Mix. Stick handling through all sorts of traffic, keeps it in play. Nicely done, trying to center one. And some nice defense there by the Golden Flyers. That's Naz just trying to get it upfield. Here's Mix again. Through traffic, another chance for Utica. And nice play by Satter coming out. Team Lydia Combs, a sophomore from Jamesville. Mackenzie Mix against stick handling for Utica. Lost it though. Nice drive upfield. Sounds and goes right to Machowski. To Wasilewski. Top of the circle. And got the stick a little too high, I think is the call there. It's going to go against Naz. Free hit coming up for the Pirates.
Mix weaving her way in through traffic. Mix on her way to the goal mouth and drew the penalty corner chance. And that's the power of Mackenzie Mix right there. You give her a couple of steps to get going, and she is able to split her way through a few defenders. NCAA qualifier on the track. Was one of the state's best sprinters in high school. Bring the attack into motion. It's hunted down at midfield by Moko. For St. John Fisher. Sooner or later, it will unfortunately result in disastrous consequences. So, yeah, to your points. After today's games, the Cardinals looking for the number 2 seed, which they can still achieve if they were to be victorious tonight. Mix. Muscled forward, deflected along. Pisano from the side of the cage looking for Fragapane. While Utica tries to get the best matchup possible for to get to the attack. Flatley cutting through the middle. And there's the pressure and the takeaway by Mackenzie Mix. And Mix can get out and scoot here along the near side. Reverses field to open up space. In the third quarter. Mix jumps up to it along the sideline. Launches this into play. Flicked along, Emery. Emery returns it to the point. That shot is blocked by Mix. And that will bring this corner opportunity to an end. Circle, that's knocked down by Glone. Pioneers with a surge ahead. Down the left side, Mix. Able to hustle to it, hold it in bounds. Third. Mix from distance, deflected in. And kind of the point of emphasis here, the thing to remember, was it deflected? That is the question that they are trying to answer. And count it! I'm not sure if Utica University still offers a fencing program or not, but I know they did for a while.
I believe they do.
I believe they have a fencing for quite some time. Mix. Down the left side. Mix, a big surge. Dished it across and just missed Jedorejcic. Mackenzie mixing it up out there. One of Section 3's best players of the last 10 years. And the Pioneers fortunate to be able to bring her aboard. Was originally slated to go Division II to, I believe, East Stroudsburg. And that changed at the 11th hour. And she has found a nice home here. Mix. Darting forward. Look at the wheels.
Wow.
Mix continues to extend the play. Slows up for the restart. Hit it in on the entry and
Continuing to just fight for it along the 50. President's looking like they're getting something going, but that was a great steal there from Mackenzie Mix as she's able to get this one back into the Pioneers. Pioneers trying to win the battle at midfield. Looks like they have an opening. Here's Mackenzie Mix is the one taking this up past midfield. She's going to try and get this one into the circle. She's able to get it in, but there's player got tripped up there, and the
Pioneers really have not had much quality possession inside the circle.
Mackenzie Mix trying to dice her way inside. Able to force a penalty there. It looks like this will be the Pioneers' first penalty corner opportunity of the game. Is who else but Mackenzie Mix, who has been sort of that X factor for the Pioneers all season. We know about her speed. She's one of the she's a dual sport athlete. She's one of the fastest runners in the conference for track and field. So she's certainly certainly able to use her speed in ways that just kind of disrupt entire defenses. And right there, she's able to force the penalty there, giving Utica their first penalty corner look. So they're going to try and get this one up near the top of the circle to Mix. She's going to try and work this one inside, trying to sneak by the defender, able to get a shot near target on goal, but that will be knocked out of bounds by the Presidents. Rebound there. Mackenzie Mix going to try and continue to keep the pressure on here. She's slicing her way through the defense, but gets tripped up and knocked down. But that was a great shot there from Frank to be able to put the Pioneers to extend their lead here, as Mackenzie Mix is going to try and get this one up past midfield, and she will be able to find Pisano on the little through ball there, but continue with possession on this one following the foul. But Utica doing a great job at keeping momentum in their favor, as Mix is going to get in a full head of steam, trying to dice her way by the defense. Not quite able to get a shot off, though, as the final defender was able to poke that one free. Mix trying to find some open space. She's able to get by a couple there as she flips it into the zone. And once again, Godat just tries to kick. May not sound like a whole lot, but when her and Mackenzie Mix have been the two main goal scorers, Mix really mostly scores a lot of hers on just kind of ISO possessions where she just runs the entire offense herself and just burns by defenses. So she's not really getting a whole lot of assists on her. She's not being assisted on a whole lot of her goals. 6 goals. Now 7 after that 7. One has been fantastic for a first-year athlete.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how she, takes this momentum, especially into the years to come. I mean, she's already such a spectacular player as a first year, and she's going to have the opportunity to develop. We're cut out for them. Only 20 minutes left here in the game, and they haven't been able to possess it much, and they have to really go now, honestly.
Mix trying to slice her way through the defense there. Hits it into the circle, but looked like there was going to be a penalty called on this one. They're going to give this to Mix up near the top, who tries to slide her way back past the defense, but her shot is going to be wide and out of play. This one down into the zone. Mix able to steal this one. They have solid fast break look here. Pioneers have a 4-on-3. Mix trying to get this one out down inside the circle. She's going to rocket this one in near the front of the goal. Godat once again diving to make the stop, but...
And an underrated part of Mix's game that we don't touch on that much is her defense. I mean, with her speed, obviously we see that she's able to carve through all the defenses, but when passes are just left to the open in the middle of the field, she goes and grabs them. And she's really great at intercepting passes, and like you see, just being a one-girl wrecking crew and just taking the ball from one side of the field and flipping position, creating offense. And, we saw it there. It didn't work out, but she put Fragapane in a position there to get a shot. And, I mean, credit to Godat. It was a great play by her, but Mix was able to set up that play that time with her defense. And, again,
right there, she gets another steal, and she's working another fast break opportunity, slicing her way through the defense, trying to kick that one in front of the goal to Jed Rachis. That one will be knocked out, but Mix still fighting with it. She's going to be tripped up and brought down, but I think another aspect of Mix's game that we don't talk about enough either is just her passing ability. She's got 4 assists on the season, second on the team. She had double digits in her first season last year. We were seeing it on some of these connections where she's able to fly her way through the defense and just sling passes into the zone to her teammates. This will result with another penalty corner opportunity, as they're going to try and get another look. This one's going to be defended well from Mix, as that one will be a penalty against the Presidents there. Looked like they hit Mix's stick on the shot attempt. The Presidents here, but Mix is going to be able to get her stick on this ball. She's going to try and fly her way through midfield and lead this fast break look. Good job at keeping the Pioneers along the sideline, not letting them use the middle of the field like they are right now, with Mackenzie Mix trying to get her space into the zone. She has a good look there, but that was a very good stop by Godat, just kicking her leg out and stealing that away from Mix and slowing that attack, because Mackenzie Mix was all alone behind the defense there inside the circle.
And that's what she can do. She can get behind the defense, and once she does, it's trouble. But, I mean, that time Godat, with the anticipation, just kind of slid, almost like she was going into second base, and stopped that opportunity. If Houghton wins, Utica will be facing Hartwick, but if Keuka wins, they will be facing Fisher.
And Mackenzie Mix is slipping and sliding her way through the defense, somehow able to get through all the defenders and get a pass off. Fantastic. And the midfield has been getting it done as well. As we've mentioned Mackenzie Mix a lot so far here today, is she's done a great job at sort of defending that 50-yard line for the Pioneers so far here in this game. But
3 minutes to go. I mean, if you're going to make a push, you have to make it now.
A little bit of trickery going there. That one is Gearing trying to balance that one on her stick, but Mix just stole that away. She wasn't going to let any of that slide. So we can't completely write this off yet, but it's certainly going to be a very, very tall task, especially when you got Mackenzie Mix stealing that one away and able to get that one out of the circle near midfield. Still going to have.
Yeah, and I mean, I've spoke on it before, but Mackenzie Mix has been so crucial defensively. I mean, every time that there's a pass coming in the middle or somebody's trying to run through the middle of the field, she's there, and she's made countless plays and, you know, really tip of the cap to her defensive effort today. I mean, we talk about how good she is offensively, being that she's the second leading scorer on this team, you know, second in points, but her defensive effort has just been stellar today.